What's up everyone, my name is Marie, welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. So for today's video, I'm back with another base game only build, and this is the second build that I'm sharing for my base game only save file that I'm working on. It's actually going pretty well. My first build that I uploaded for my base game only save file was for the Spencer Kim Lewis household. It was a modern home in Willow Creek. I will try to remember to link that video down below. Maybe I should create a little playlist for all these base game only or base game save file builds. I should probably do that. I think that would be fun. So I'll try to remember to do that as well. But yeah, this is also for that same base game only save file that I just started a little bit ago. And today we're building again, as you can see, in Willow Creek, just in a different neighborhood. And this is for the BFF's household. And as you can see, I am definitely changing up their living situation. The BFFs are a household of 3 townies. You're probably all familiar with them. It's their names are Summer Holiday, Liberty Lee, and then Travis something. I'm not remembering his last name, but of course, towards the end of the video, we will dive into the game and I'll show you the build in real time and I'll show you the Sims, because I actually also gave them a little makeover. And they are basically just essentially they're 3 young adults, they're best friends, as the name of the household suggests. And they are sharing a house. So they're basically just 3 roommates and they're best friends and they're living together. Now, in their original little bio, it says that I think both the girls, Liberty and Summer, end up developing feelings for Travis. So that's kind of like a little drama storyline that you could explore that EA kind of gave you. But I decided that I do not like that storyline. I don't want the girls to start fighting and potentially lose their friendship over a boy. I don't like it. So I decided that the girls actually end up together, and then Travis is just gonna stay single for a little bit longer. He doesn't have a partner in my version of the BFF's household. So also, because they're on a huge lot here in Willow Creek, I decided to actually build 2 separate houses for them, as you can probably already tell. So that's what I ended up doing, and I did a little bit of story progression just by myself to kind of change up the household dynamic and actually, progress the storyline a little bit. And Liberty and Summer, the 2 girls, are actually officially dating. They are in a relationship, and so I built a house for the 2 of them together. That's the little yellow house on the left. And then the blue house on the right is for Travis. So that's where Travis lives. They're still all BFFs. There's no like tea between them or anything. They're just 3 besties living basically next to each other. I mean, they're technically still on the same lot, but I kind of made it seem as if they live in separate little houses just right next to each other, and they're still BFFs. They still hang out all the time. They share their lives together. But yeah, it's just that Travis is just living by himself. He is a single young adult male sim. And Liberty and Summer are actually dating. They're in a relationship. They're not married, but they are dating. So that's pretty fun. And they moved in together. They live in a little house together. And yeah, that's the storyline that I thought would be cute for this BFF's household. And like I said, I actually also gave them a makeover. You can kind of, well, I don't think you can see with this sped up footage, but they're actually hanging out in front of the houses there. You can kind of see them from time to time when we zoom by, but they're just hanging out there. They're standing there. And I gave them little makeovers, and I think they ended up looking so cute. I definitely changed them up a little bit because the BFF's household, they've been around for a minute, and, the base game townie households, at this point in time, it's been a few years, they definitely deserve some love and attention, so that's what I try to give them. And I actually think they ended up looking really, really cute. So yeah, I'm really happy with their makeover, especially Travis's makeover. Travis got a glow up. I can't lie. Like, he looks so much better. And I think Travis, him being single and everything, I think would be really fun to have in your save file as one of those townies that is just like a single male sim, maybe like potential fun future partner or boyfriend or whatever for your Sims that you play in the save file for gameplay purposes. I think that would be really fun. So he is single and I did that on purpose. I can still give him a partner, but I don't think I want to. I think I just want him to stay single, and then the girls are dating. And then, you can kind of progress the storyline on your own. If that's something that you're interested in, you can definitely do that. I think that would be a lot of fun. But yeah, naturally, this build is base game only, since this is for my only base game save file. And I can't lie, at this rate, I feel like it's not going to take me too long to actually finish up the 3 base game worlds. I mean, of course, I still have a lot to do. I don't really maybe I'm exaggerating now. I just feel like I'm on a roll because I actually also already built a house for Bob Pancakes. So I'll be sharing that pretty soon as well. But then of course we have all of New Crest to fill up, and I also have all of Oasis Springs to do. I also have a lot to do here in Willow Creek. So it's definitely not, by any means, is not like nearly finished or anything, but I am definitely having a lot of fun and I have a little bit of momentum going. So I feel like I can get this done, and it's not going to take me 5 years, which is, I feel like that's a good thing. So yeah, I don't know. I was having a lot of fun with these houses. They are 2 identical houses, as you can probably tell already. They're identical. They have the same floor plan as well. They each have their own color scheme, and the layout is a little bit different for the 2 houses, but the floor plans in general just are the same. I think what I did for Travis's house is the second one that I furnished. I think I closed off the kitchen in that house, where for the girls' home, I actually opened up the floor plan. So it's more of an open floor plan for that one. Whereas for Travis's house, it's more of a closed floor plan because I thought it would be fun to kind of play around. They are 2 identical houses. So I thought it would be fun to play around with the layouts and have them not look too similar. Like I said, they all have their own color scheme and everything. So they're definitely different still. But yeah, I just try to not have it be too repetitive in that sense. And as you can see, I'm doing some landscaping. I'm using mostly debug for these makeovers or made-over builds, I want to say. I didn't really keep an eye on the budget or anything. I was definitely cheating for money for this one. For the Spencer Kim Lewis household, I didn't have to do that because they are insanely rich for whatever reason. I don't know how that happened, but those people are insanely rich. The BFFs are not that rich. I mean, they definitely have a little bit of money, and I bulldozed their home and sold all their furniture that they had to begin with, and that gave me some money, but I think it gave me around 50 to 60K simoleons, and it just was not enough. So at some point I ran out of money and I cheated for money. But yeah, I feel like that's okay. Now that I'm talking about that, I think I have to cheat their money down again because I don't want them to start with an insane amount of money. I just wanted to have enough to make these houses cute and like decorate them a little bit. They're by no means very luxurious or nice, or just, I feel like these houses are very, very basic, and just one of these houses on its own, I feel like would make a really fun and cute starter home. It would be a little bit too expensive. It is a 2-bedroom, fully furnished house with a pretty spacious kitchen and all the cabinets and countertops and stuff. It adds up pretty fast, and especially with the base game, because base game items are just very expensive in general compared to things that we got with more recent packs. I feel like the price difference is huge, and base game stuff is just very expensive compared to other things. But, I feel like still the houses are they're pretty like just one step up, or maybe like half a step up from a starter home in the game, I want to say. They're 2-bedroom homes. Of course, they only need 1 bedroom per part of the household. Like Travis only needs 1 bedroom, and Liberty and Summer also only need 1 bedroom because they don't have kids or anything. So I did turn the 2nd bedroom for both houses into an office space / 2nd bedroom. So if you do have packs and you end up playing with this household in the save file or whatever, you would definitely have enough space to maybe at some point potentially have a baby, or maybe if you wanted to add like a roommate or something like that. There's definitely enough space to play around in these houses because we do have 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom each. So I feel like that is pretty nice. And yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of fun with these houses. I had a lot of fun with these base game makeovers. I talked about this earlier as well, but I'm not a big create a sim person. I enjoy it, but I'm just not really great at it. It's not where I feel most comfortable. I feel most comfortable when I'm building. But with these base game makeovers, I really enjoy the cast makeovers for The Sims too, because it's just a little bit more limited with just the base game and it's easier. I don't get as overwhelmed in cast with all the clothing options and like hair options and stuff like that. It's a little bit easier and faster to do it that way. And I just really, really enjoy it. And it also makes you appreciate that we definitely did get some really decent updates in the base game over the past few years, where they added new hair colors and just new hairs in general and new hairstyles, and also definitely some more like basic updated clothing options and stuff. So it's definitely pretty nice, the stuff that we have gotten in the base game as well. As you can see, we have moved on to the interior for the first home, and this is actually the home for Summer and Liberty. So as you can see, the houses are not like small by any means. They're pretty nice and spacious, and I definitely had enough space to create a decent living room, kitchen, and dining. It is an open floor plan, as you can see, and with the base game, stuff tends to sometimes look a little bit more on the outdated side of things, though I will say I like these couches in this creamy beige color. For this house, Summer Holiday, one of the Sims, her favorite color is blue, and I think for Liberty, one of her favorite colors is yellow. So I kind of took those and tried to combine it a little bit here and there. So that's what I did. You can see that I used a little light blue wallpaper here in the living room, and I combined it with a bunch of neutrals. And then I put a little accent yellow chair in the corner in the living room as well. We definitely had enough space for a nice spacious dining table. I thought that would be cute. I feel like this household, they would have a lot of friends, like outside of their own little BFF friend group. I feel like they would have more friends. I haven't actually set that up yet in the save file. It's definitely something I can do. I can have them befriend all the neighbors and stuff like that. And since Summer Holiday, her aspiration, she has the friend of the world aspiration, I want to say. So she definitely wants to meet everyone and become friends and make friends with a lot of people. I feel like she would definitely enjoy having the neighbors over for dinner from time to time, you know, host parties, stuff like that. I think that would be a lot of fun for her to do. Whereas Liberty, she is actually in the astronaut career, and she has the nerd brain aspiration. I feel like those two make such a cute couple, because on one hand we have Summer Holiday, who in my mind, she's more of an extrovert. And like I said, she likes to hang out with people. She likes to throw like dinner parties, invite the neighbors over for dinner. Whereas Liberty is more of an introvert who likes to read her books and work on her astronaut career and like her rocket ship, stuff like that. I didn't actually put a rocket ship in this house. I was thinking about it. I was building this lot over on stream, and I was kind of deciding if I should put a rocket ship in the backyard. I ended up not doing it because it just felt so out of place in this little neighborhood. The backyards are so small for these houses. Well, they're not so small, but like a rocket ship would definitely look a little bit weird and out of place. So I didn't actually end up doing that. You could always go for it, of course. You could just like put a little rocket ship in, but you don't need to work on the rocket ship if you're in the astronaut career, I don't want to say. If you have the rocket science aspiration, I think that's an aspiration, then you will have to work on a rocket ship on your own. But I think if you're just in the career, you don't need to. So I feel like that makes sense. She has the nerd brain aspiration to go with her astronaut career. So I feel like that makes sense. So she just likes to read her books and learn stuff, and she's more of an introvert. And I just feel like they would make such a cute couple. And then Summer Holiday, she is, by default, she is in the chef career, like the cooking career, I want to say. So she's doing that. I don't know if that is her dream. I think that's just her job, but it's not something that she is very passionate about. She does like to cook, I want to say. Like, she enjoys cooking for the neighbors. Like I said, she likes to invite people over, host dinner parties, and cook for people. But I don't think it's her passion, as in she wants that to be her job forever. I just feel like she's kind of figuring it out, what she wants to do career-wise. and she just has a job in like catering on the side, but she's not really, it's not her passion to do that job forever. So I feel like it's kind of fun to play that storyline out with Summer Holiday, where I always feel like I have to say her last name. I don't know why. Summer Holiday. She's just such an iconic townie. You always see her walking around everywhere. That for some reason in my brain, it's not just summer, it's Summer Holiday. It's really annoying. But yeah, I feel like it's a fun storyline to play out with that sim, to kind of see what kind of career would fit her best and what she would feel more passionate about. I think that's really fun. And then Travis, he has the computer whatever aspiration I want to say, and he is in the career that kind of goes with that. I think the one where you do a lot of programming and stuff. I'm forgetting what it's called. We'll take a look in the game in a second, of course, but I think that's what he does. And I gave them some additional skills and likes and dislikes as well. I think Travis is into gaming. I think he's also into fitness. He enjoys working out. So that's what I did. I forget what exactly all I added for these Sims, but with these makeovers, I definitely like to go through their skills and their likes and dislikes, because of course, when these Sims were first created, likes and dislikes weren't a thing, so they don't have any. So I just like to add it for them to kind of make it feel a little bit more realistic and a little bit more complete in that sense as well. So that's what I try to do. But I forgot what exactly I added for these Sims. We can definitely check that out in a second, of course. And then here we have the second bedroom for Summer and Liberty's house, where, of course, I put in a small at-home office, which would be nice for gameplay purposes and like working from home, stuff like that. I don't actually know if you can work from home with the astronaut career. I don't think you can. And with the chef one or the catering one, I don't think you can either. But it's still nice to have a computer in the house, so I decided to put a little in-home or at-home little office here. And then we have a second bed, like I said. If you do have packs, if you do have growing together, for example, maybe someone randomly calls to spend the night, and then you'd have like a bed for them ready to go for a stayover. Or if you have Discover University and you want to add a roommate, because I feel like the bills for these homes are not going to be super cheap. I think I leveled them up in their careers a little bit so that they make a little bit of extra money, or at least I wanted to. I'm not sure if I actually did that already or not. But yeah, the bills are not going to be cheap, because this is a big lot and there's 2 houses and there's double the amount of appliances and stuff like that. So I feel like the bills are going to be a little bit of a struggle for them. So if you do have Discover University, I think it would make sense to maybe add another roommate or something. Maybe Liberty and Summer wouldn't really want that because they're dating and they're living together. But for Travis, I feel like it would definitely make sense to have a roommate. I think that's kind of fun, actually. So yeah, that's definitely something you could think about as well. And then, of course, here we have the second home. We have the interior for Travis's house, which is pretty different. I did go for a different color scheme, and where the first house feels a little bit more put together. For this one, I was trying to go for a mixed matched interior with where it looks a little bit more messy, like the pieces don't go together as nicely. And I just wanted to kind of create the feeling where he definitely didn't have the money to go to a furniture store and buy all new matching furniture. He definitely has some thrifted secondhand pieces or like hand-me-downs to kind of throw together and turn into a home. So that's essentially what I was trying to create. Of course, with just the base game, that's not as easy, because we just don't have as many items to pick from, and you're just missing some essential packs if you want to create that style. I always really like to use the basement treasures kit, for example, or of course the university pack is really good for that as well. We definitely have some other packs that have some more like rundown older pieces that look great if you want to create a more student-ish looking interior. I know Travis is not a student, but he's also not the richest human in the world, and he does have to furnish this entire home by himself, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of fun to play around with that a little bit and kind of mix and match and make it look a little bit more mismatched. So that's essentially what I tried to achieve here with just the base game. I feel like I did an all right job. The kitchens are definitely more on the expensive side for these houses. because I did not go for the cheapest appliances or the cheapest countertops because I still am me and I wanted this house to look cute and I wanted to be happy with it. So that's what I tried to do. I do like the very vintagey looking coffee machine that I placed in Travis's kitchen. I don't know why, but I'm really enjoying that one. It feels a little bit out of place color scheme wise, and I just think it's really fun. And then here in the bedroom, I was definitely trying to go for a more fun, colorful wallpaper. I chose this, would you call this a teal colored wallpaper? I feel like that's what I would call it. So that's what I went for here. And I definitely did repeat some items throughout these houses because that's just what it is. Like I said, with base game, you just don't have as many items to pick from. So stuff is going to look a little bit more repetitive and a little bit less detailed, also clutter wise, of course. And I feel like as I'm doing these base game makeovers or base game builds, I'm really starting to embrace that and just kind of like embrace the style of a true like base game home. I feel like it has such a specific style to it if you just do base game builds. I can't really explain it, but maybe you know what I mean. And I'm really trying to embrace that and not be kind of disappointed by the lack of clutter that I'm using or it feeling a little bit more empty. I feel like for gameplay purposes, it's just going to be so much nicer to not have these overly cluttered houses. I mean, it looks cute, but especially if you have like a lower end computer or maybe a lower end laptop and you still want to play The Sims, it's nice to have these houses that are a little bit easier for your computer to run. You know, there's not as many items to actually load and it's just not as messy. Of course, my landscaping always is a little bit more on the messy side of things. I always layer all these plants and stuff, so that definitely adds up to the amount of items used, but I feel like that's fine. It's still a base game house and I do want it to look cute, so yeah, you know, that's what I'll do. I love my landscaping. Once I get started with the landscaping, I just can't stop. But yeah, I'm completely talking over Travis's interior here. I also put in a guitar in his office. I thought maybe he would enjoy playing the guitar. I thought that was cute. I gave him some additional bookcases and like I did with a previous house, I also put an extra bed in here. And I definitely tried to add as many skill building items as I could. We have a handiness table out here. We also have this workout item here on the terrace. Of course, I wanted to have a grill in the backyard and a lot of planter boxes because this is base game. We don't have as many activities to pick from, but that's gonna be it. So let's jump into the game and I'll show you the house in real time. So here we have the houses in the game. I feel like they look really cute here and this lot is definitely big enough for two houses next to each other. I feel like it fills up this neighborhood nicely. As you can see, this lot is still empty. I'm thinking of maybe creating a small park here, like a little playground, because we also have this community garden in the back here. So maybe it's cute to like put a little extra park or playground sort of thing on this lot here, though it's also just really good for a family home, so I might just end up doing that as well. But anyway, here we have the two houses, and of course here we have the made over Sims. So this one right here is Liberty Lee. I think she looks so cute. I love this outfit. This hair looks gorgeous on her. She is now officially dating Summer, as you can see. She has the nerd brain aspiration. She is in the astronaut career, and she has the rocket science, gardening, and handiness likes. I think she is really cute. And then of course over here we have Summer Holiday. I love her little outfit. This jean jacket with the pink details I think is just so cute. And then the hairstyle, it just looks adorable on her. She's really, really cute. So she's outgoing, cheerful, active, and gregarious. She has the friend of the world aspiration. She is in the culinary career at the moment. And then she likes fitness and cooking, and she likes the colors pink and blue. So that's Summer. And then for Travis, I just feel like he definitely had a glow up. Look at him. He just looks so much better now. He had the yellow hair before, but I swapped it to this more darker blonde, brownish kind of color. I'm not exactly sure what to call it, but I think it looks really good on him. And he just definitely looks so much better now. I really like his flannel. So he has the the computer whiz aspiration, actually, and he is in the tech guru career. And then he likes fitness, programming, and video gaming. I forgot to give him a favorite color, but I feel like that's okay. So that's The Sims. They are on the gallery, so you can find them there if you want to download them. And of course, they only use base game. I think I used the free holiday pack for one of Liberty's outfit for like a pair of pants or something, but that's basically base game too. But anyway, these are their houses. So over here we have the yellow home, which is the girls' shared house. They have this really cute front porch here with a couple of flower boxes and also a chess table. They have this open floor plan here where we have a living room, kitchen, and dining. It's very neutral. I did add some pops of color, but not too many. Though I do really like this yellow chair in the corner. I feel like that definitely adds a little bit of something. So over here we have the living room space. There is a small bookcase here by the front door, and then a beautiful large dining table for all the dinner parties that Summer likes to host. And then they have their open kitchen over here. It's nothing crazy, but it is definitely nice. On this side here, we have a small hallway that leads you into the bedrooms and the bathroom. So over here is the girls' bedroom. I layered some rugs in here, and I think that actually looks really nice. I combined a couple of dressers here, which is my favorite thing to do with these base game builds because we're definitely lacking some good wardrobes. So I just kind of try to create my own. It's not perfect, but I feel like it works. And then they have this cute thrifted little chair in the corner that's a little bit mismatched. Across from this main bedroom, we have the office / second bedroom here. I really like this area. I think it's so cozy. So a small computer desk here, just a couple of decorations, an additional dresser, and then some space for a roommate or a guest to stay the night. And then of course they have their backyard here, which is actually pretty spacious. Like I said, you could definitely put a rocket ship in here if you wanted to. There's a small back porch here where I just put the outdoor bin. There is an easel, a cute outdoor dining table, some planters, a telescope, and of course a couple of loungers as well. Right next door, of course, we have Travis's home. Oh, look who it is. Jeffrey Landgrab is just jogging by. How is it going? That's fun. Travis also has a front porch, of course. I just put a small bench and a couple of flower boxes, and then over here is his living and dining room. This one's a bit more closed off, as you can see, and I really like this layout as well. Small entryway space over here, and then a smaller dining table, and I actually have the space to put in a bar. I thought that would be fun when the BFFs all hang out together and they want to have some drinks. I feel like that would be a really cute addition. Travis's living room is right here. It's very blue and green, which I really liked. And then through this archway is the kitchen. The kitchen's exactly the same. It's just closed off. That's the only difference. Again, over here, the small hallway with the bedrooms and the bathroom. So here is Travis's bedroom. I, again, did that same trick with the wardrobes. I just had to. And I created a slightly different layout for this room. Travis has a second TV in his bedroom. I feel like that is really nice. And then across the hall, of course, we have the home office / second bedroom. It's very blue in here. I sized up this round rug because it was just the perfect color that I wanted to use. There's a guitar in here, a desk, of course, and then the bathroom. The bathroom is the same for both houses. It's pretty spacious, actually. We have some nice storage in here and then a shower tub combo. And I forgot to show you the bathroom here, but as you can see, it's basically exactly the same, just different colors. And I put some debug makeup here on the counters. Travis's backyard is nice and spacious as well. There is a little gate here off to the side because this part of the lot connects to the sidewalk, so I thought that would be cute. And then of course both of the yards are open, so it just kind of feels more connected still. That's something that I really wanted for these houses. So yeah, out here we have some fitness equipment, the handiness table, a grill, dining table, loungers, and of course some flower boxes as well. But that is basically gonna do it for these houses. So these two base game homes are up on the gallery, as you can see. The lot comes in at just under $110,000 1,000 simoleons, which is very expensive, but I mean, it is 2 separate houses, so I feel like it only makes sense, but it's definitely expensive. So yeah, you can get them off the gallery, and I actually also uploaded them unfurnished. So here I have the 2 base game homes empty for you. I did do the entire exterior, and I did do most of the landscaping and stuff, but as you can see, the houses are just empty. So if you wanted to download these and furnish them yourself, then that is definitely something you can do as well. But that is gonna do it for this video. So I really hope that you enjoyed this build. You can obviously go ahead and download it off the gallery. Like I just showed you, my username on the gallery is Simmary Sims. You can follow me on Instagram and on TikTok if you like. My username on there is Simmary Sims as well. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, feel free to do so. And if you'd like to get notified of every single time I upload a video, just click that little bell icon and you should be fine. I also live stream over on Twitch a few times a week, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and give me a follow over on twitch.tv/Simmary Sims. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!